Hello, we are back after a delightful dinner break on my half of the interwebs. I had a bunch of pizza and it was quite delightful. We are going to be playing some Frostpunk today, which is quite a big change from the games we've been playing for the last couple weeks. It is a strategy survival simulator about living in the frozen wastelands and surviving the storm. It looks quite challenging in a lot of ways. I don't have a lot of experience with this game type, so I'm kind of excited to see how it goes, what we end up doing, what kind of decisions we end up making, and if we can save these fools from the situation that I'm guessing they probably put themselves into. It looks delightfully made, so I'm kind of excited to jump into it in the first place, I should say. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and give this game our first look. Let's go ahead and see. How this turns out. We've barely looked at this game at all. I've seen a couple streamers playing it. It looks interesting. You have to make a bunch of different moral decisions. I'm going to move my face as well at some point. And you gotta survive. So we're going to be starting with the base storyline and trying to figure out exactly what they want us to do about this terrible situation I'm guessing we're going to find ourselves in. Really quickly, I'm going to move my face to about right here, I think. Because I've seen some other streamers playing this, and it seems like the optimal position to have my face in. We want to cover up as little of the UI as we can. We will potentially move it depending on how everything turns out, stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and just do a new home. The first thing we do is the base playthrough. I believe there's 3 different options what I've seen. We're going to be doing this basic one to begin with. And we're going to be figuring stuff out, checking things out, and seeing where this Frostpunk game takes us. Let's do it. When there's no food, people will become hungry, and then starving, and then they'll die. Hey, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm not surprised by that at all, as a matter of fact. One of the reasons for global winter. However, volcanic action blanketing most of the Earth's atmosphere makes precise measurements impossible. Interesting. So in this scenario, they don't actually know why the global winter is going on. It's kind of cool. Journeys were located. Ooh, let's see.
We roam the still, cold world.
Ooh, voice acting.
No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress.
Yeah! Oh, that's so
Till
cool!
The frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us.
All of us!
Class. They've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
Civilization is dead. I like this. Very cool.
We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come.
The time!
Build the last city on
The
Earth.
moment that we've all been waiting for. Hey, that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm over here today because I think this is the optimal spot for the UI, at least from what I've seen. What's up, Nine Demons? Sorry, I wanted to see that cutscene before I started yelling at you guys. How are you this evening? Did you manage to get your tacos? I had lots and lots of pizza. It was delightful. Nice indeed. I have some more coffee to keep me awake and energetic through the night, through the storm. There are 3 different scenarios, apparently, that you can do in this game. We are doing the base one that you just start off with. It's the only one available at the very beginning. I guess it's called A New Home. We're living here. We kind of got the whole thing. The whole intro scene. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Probably, maybe. Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world we know, as we know it, has crumbled. Interesting. I did not! That's right, you had tater tot casserole. How was that? How often would you say you consume tater tot casserole, Nine Demons? Seems like a fairly regular dish for you, man. It seems like a fairly regular dish for you. All right! We have to survive. We have to. So there's all sorts of like moral decisions you have to make throughout the game. It looks pretty interesting. Like what you're willing to sacrifice versus what morals you're willing to keep. You have to manage all of your people. Fight the cold. We need to get a working generator. Provides heat and power. The other buildings without it, we will freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. All right. Let's do it! We know the coal is over here. Let's go ahead and just pause it for now. Set all these people to do work. We're gonna go ahead and get 15 people doing coal gathering. We're gonna get, I think, 10 people doing steel gathering. And then we're gonna need lots and lots of wood. A lot of it. So we need a sawmill to extract actual trees. We're gonna get 15 people doing this as well. Perfect, it was delicious. I hope you got the recipe. I did indeed. I am leaving that whisper open and unreplied to so that when I need the recipe, I will remember it. Whenever I write it down in a day or two. Whew, this is some hot coffee, chat. This is some hot coffee. I was just over watching Daggum. He has killed his first pass. I don't know if you saw that, Nine Demons, but that looked pretty cool. He is a fantastic streamer. I always enjoy watching his casts, even if he is a tad very, very tired today. Better than cold coffee? I don't know, dude. I kind of like cold coffee sometimes, but I think I agree. I think I agree with that. All right, so we set them to work, which means they will begin to build all of these things. You'll see them kind of go out into the world slowly. I believe there should be a way to speed things up, but I'm not entirely certain. Resources and workforce, coal pile, this is what we're gonna be doing. Perfect. Don't really need that tutorial right now. I'm not sure how to speed things up. Book of Law. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. But these are some of the beginning moral decisions we can make, and as you can see, they kind of go out and around here. You did! Very nice. So you were telling, I believe, Daggum, that you've beaten every past except for the occultist. Ice coffee is good. Nobody likes a cold cup of used to be warm Joe. Yeah, that's fairly true. I would agree with that. Although I will admit that I drink a cold cup of used to be warm Joe on a regular basis, every single day. While I stream, my coffee cools, and I continue to drink it. But I've gotten kind of used to it at this point. All right, so let's go ahead and make some of these decisions. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get soup. Sign this. Feed people a little bit better. It's gonna up people's discontent a little bit, which is obviously what makes sense. Because they're not gonna get nearly as much deep, but they are gonna get soup, which is good. We don't even have a thing to build to make food yet, so we're gonna get that very shortly, I believe. How do we rotate? There it is. Okay, cool. Jasper, how you doing tonight, man? Welcome in, Yakad. Yakad. All right, how many? So we want to start the generator as soon as we can. We already started. Okay, perfect. We had 6 coal. That's all we really needed. We should already be beginning to stock up wood. We are. We have 43. So we are going to go ahead and build some living quarters. I believe these each hold 10 people, and I think we have, how many people do we have right now? I have no idea how to tell, to be completely honest. Soup time every time. Well, look at this option, 9 demons. The other option for soup is food additives, which basically means that we pour sawdust from the wood we're cutting into the food and feed it to the people to satisfy them. So we use less food and more people are full, but they're not getting any nutrition. That's the other option. So I think we took the good path here. I feel comfortable with what I did. All right. Raw food stuff is nutrition because 1 unit for raw food is used to prepare 2 standard food rations. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a food storage area. I think we're gonna be trying to do this in districts. So we'll have like a living district like out here, and we'll have like a food and cooking district maybe over here. That could work. Let's go ahead and keep things running. I actually have no idea how to speed things up. And then we need to make a gathering post as well. Extend your storage capacity for chosen resource, coal, wood, steel. And we'll add on to our current storage facility right over here. I wouldn't want to eat that. Well, would you eat it if you were dying of cold and starvation? We also want to make a research workshop, I believe, as soon as we can. We gotta be watching how hot everything is, or what temperature the living spaces are and the workspaces are. It's negative 20 degrees overall, but our generator is heating these places up, which is good. Touche, touche. Well, the good thing is, 9 demons, your overlord, savior, and emperor has made the decision to not force feed you sawdust and actually is giving you soup. So your hopefulness should be completely full. Touche, but still, you ain't getting any tater tot casserole while I'm involved. All right, I think I'm in a pretty good location. If I move any more to the right, I'll cover up this whole UI on the side right over here. So we're gonna stick with where we currently are. Just wanted to double check that before continuing. All right, so we got some living spaces. Thank you, kind sir. You're welcome. You are welcome. If this was RimWorld, we'd name the citizens after you guys, which would be pretty fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. Doing that when we played RimWorld back in the day. We would name. Actually, a decent amount of our quotes are from people being named after like decrepit old ladies or stuff like that. All right, what is this? Extraction efficiency. How do we? This is the economic situation. Interesting. I'd be one unhappy camper if I saw a clump of sawdust in my soup. Yes, you would be. I would as well. Gertrude. Gertrude indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and make... We're gonna need to prioritize this tech workshop. We're gonna be wanting to make roads as we move forward. So let's go ahead and split some of these, like just roads in between these things? Yeah. Perfect. That's a big tech workshop. Well, look at some of the stuff we're gonna be researching. We'll have to wait until we begin research, but we're gonna be researching quite a few things, so it's gonna be quite the journey. All right, I would like to know how to speed this stuff up. So we need to wait a specific amount of time until we can make new laws. That's probably fine. Don't have enough really to make anything else. What do we currently have? We have stockpiles. We do have a kitchen that is inoperative because we need workers to work it. I always forget to do this. Well, always being now, the first time I played this. Except for when I did a short look to make sure we could capture it. We actually have to assign workers to work at the kitchen. So that's probably pretty important. 5 food rations from 2 raw food. There's 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Alright, 4 food rations from... Okay, so this basically just gives us more food. That's basically all that is. And increases discontent a little bit. I'm pretty good at research. Well, 9 demons, or should I say Gertrude, maybe we should put you in the research corps. There we go. That's the copy I've been looking for. Although I hear Jasper is actually a researcher, apparently, so maybe we should do that. 7 available. It'll do 5 food rations. Okay, let's just go ahead and put 4 people in there. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Let's put 5 people in there. So we can actually halt the operation completely, which is pretty cool. I can foresee that managing all of this stuff at one time is going to get pretty damn rough later on when we have like a huge population. I imagine we're going to be taking on food people later on as well. 30 raw food per day. Hothouse. 15 raw. Okay, so we should probably build a hunter's hut. That'll just automatically... Well, as soon as we get enough wood, I guess I should say. What other jobs are there? So there's research, there's cooking, there's laboring, like going and fetching raw materials, there's hunting. It's actually a lot. There's a lot of jobs. Clearly research seems to be the OP job. Potentially. It's not like you get anything extra for being a researcher, though. You mostly get gruel regardless, but you may help with, there it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we can start researching things, stuff. Beacon, what is this? Yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna start researching. Like, look at all this stuff. We can make automatons to do the work for us. That'd be pretty damn cool. To send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors and bring them out of our city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people. So I mean soup. Or you mean soup. I do mean that, yes, you're right. Not gruel, soup. You don't get any extra soup for being an engineer. You'll eat your soup and you'll love it. What do we want here? Coal Thumper. Pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits. The Coal Thumper watches precious resource to the surface. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start out with faster gathering. So it does look like we can only research one thing at a time. Yeah, okay. You'll be the lead gatherer, alright. Well, I bet you can't wait till we start getting roads and you have to stop trudging through the snow. Alright, what do we need to get more wood? We need a sawmill nearby to start extraction. Alright. We probably should build enough tents for how many? Okay, I need to try and figure out how many people we have here. Raw food, about 9 hours. We also want to build a hunter's hut as soon as we can. We need to reach base heating level 2, which we need to research. Steam level 2. We really should have done that first. Nice bowl of soup. Your hot water mixed with cabbage and a little bit of snow. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, deal. If you are the lead gatherer in 9 Demons, you can have the first and hottest cabbage soup. Deal? And if you're really lucky, you might even eventually get to go to Willy Wonka's factory. Alright, 9 Demons, here's a pivotal question. Did you prefer the new Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, or the old one? If you've seen either. It's important now. Make sure you answer.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
What is this? No roof over heads, Captain. People are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in the terrible cold. We'd better do something about it. I'll provide some shelter. You'll have 2 days to provide shelter for 30 people. So we already have shelter for 20. So there must be 50 people in total. Actually, I think it says it down here how many people there are. I'll provide shelter for everyone. Actually, maybe there's more than that. You prefer the old one, to be honest, but the new one isn't bad good. I'm glad you are correct in your opinions. I agree with those. Johnny Depp just makes kind of a weird Willy Wonka, in my opinion. I like the sadness of the old one. I won't address this right now. Yeah, let's just say, this is gonna up morale. Let's just say we're gonna get enough shelter overall. How about that? You'll lose research progress. What do we research? We really need to research base heating, I think. Maybe not, though. Right! Yes, indeed! Yes, indeed. I completely agree with that. What I just said. Willy Wonka being sad was quite amazing, to be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and build some more tents. Let's get them in there. And I believe from a tip I read on the starting screen, we can get houses later on. That I don't know. They might either house more people, or they will house, or they'll like be easier to heat or something. There's obviously some benefit. We can just build them right out of the tents. So we now have 30 people. Discontent. There is 60 homeless still. I see. We get better soup ingredients for the soup, boys. I have no clue, to be completely honest. No clue at all. I think our next thing that we're gonna get here is hunters, so we can actually bring back raw food. We're running into all kinds of problems. Family torn apart. People from our convoy, sir. A woman came forward after we built a workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group. That really sucks. But she's sure they are still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Sure. We'll do what we can. I think it's kind of cool how these little problems pop up. I kind of like this. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything people ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is going to be a big problem, or a big deal later on, where we need to be refusing people. And you add meat to our soup? Yes, we can, if those damn hunters do their job. However, I can't guarantee they will. I cannot guarantee they will. Workforce will extract wood. Okay. We definitely need more wood. Steel wreckage, wooden crates. It's gonna put five more people on that. Hey, Doggum, welcome in, my friend. Daggum? I said Doggum again, but welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? And how was the end of your stream, dude? We are playing a steampunk-style game about surviving a deadly winter, so welcome in everyone from Daggum's channel. How are you all doing? Here's some good vibes. Some hypes in chat. How was the end? I saw you beat the pass right as I left, Daggum. I saw it with my own eyes, and I was mind blown. I applaud you. Are you looking forward to beating the rest of them, my man? Alright, let's continue this. Alright, we have it going. I actually don't know how to speed up time, to be completely honest. Normal work shifts are free to see to their needs. Oh, there it is right there. Fast game speed. Okay, well, we're gonna work at normal game speed right now. Hi, Triangle, and bye, Triangle. Good night, Elvar. Good night, my friend. Thank you for saying hi, dude. This isn't God of War. It is not God of War. It's actually probably the complete polar opposite of God of War. Legion fact. Unfollow, how dare you? How dare you, my friend? And right after I give you 5 tokens, I can't believe it. Get in there and give the rest of the classes a try. Dude, I agree. It's going to be awesome. If what Elvar says is true, and Elvar, enjoy your time in the Ban Oasis, my friend, it's going to be really nifty to see everyone, or the bosses at the end of the fight, or the end of the 5 realms, the 5 levels of the dungeon. It'll be really interesting. So we are just starting this run, and it has been crazy so far. By the way, Daggum, go get some sleep, man. Staying up for 36 hours is not healthy. That's right, there's also secret characters. I've heard this. 1 second, guys. Elvar just whispered me and said that the Huntress is like literal kindergarten compared to the other ones. So I'm excited to see you face the other ones, Daggum. That should be pretty cool. So it looks like people will not work at night. Though they are pretty safe right now. How much coal do we have? You even killed their pass. That's true, you have. You are a monster at that game, 9 Demons. Triangle, what computer do you have? I have a computer that I built. So, a very, very good one. But Yes. I have a personal computer. Yes, I have a PC that I built myself with very, very good components. I want so I can upgrade my stream and also use it to stream my PS4 gameplay. Yeah, that's what I use. I use my PC to stream on my PS4 and everything else. Yeah, dude, I recommend you building one. If you there's so many tutorials out there. Introducing a new law. Oh, we can introduce a new law if we want to. So we are completely out of coal right now. We're out of actually every. Oh wait, no, we're not. Yes, we are. We're out of everything. Are we? How do we tell? Oh, it doesn't say how many we have. It just says or how many we've gained during the day. Yes, unfortunately, I can't recommend a brand to you, but I could recommend parts to you. Especially now, it actually is starting to be a good time to buy because the cost of GPUs is going down again, which is good. 9 demons, my friend. Enjoy your time in the Ban Oasis and cheers. All right, let's speed up. I guess speed it up during the night. We could put another law in if we wanted to, which we probably should. Hunger, sickness, and apathy. Let's check these out. Sustain life. You can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous imputation for radical treatment. Requiem Lullaby, 5 bits. All of the robots. Thank you very much, man. Here are some in chat as well. I appreciate your 4 robots. Your Mr. Destructoids. How you doing today, Requiems? Chat for a bit, but I need to sleep and eat. Dude, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, go get some damn sleep. Actually, I think I said this already. Go get some sleep, man. We need you to. You cannot die on us. Not nearly enough of that. It's true. Get the sleeps. Trying everything to cure the gravely ill, but invasive surgery to amputations. All right, so basically, we don't even need to read these things. We need to look at the benefits right here and the negatives. The gravely ill will be treated in medical post. Hope will rise slightly, so we get extra hope essentially. 30% of the gravely ill treated in the medical post will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. Oh, that sucks. Gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. Will not be treated and remain a burden. Will be kept alive but untreated in medical post. Holy shit, that's awful. That's so awful. All right, well, let's go with other things. Fighting arena. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. Fighting arena, evening bouts will reduce. You will have to build a fighting arena. Oh, I don't want that. You can force workers at a facility to work for the next 24 hours. That seems very, very useful. But use emergency will raise discontent, obviously, and then discontent will rise slightly. Reducing law, another one, can be passed after 18 hours. We could do child labor, or we could do safe jobs. So we can do child labor, or we can do child shelters. Now this is actually kind of questionable. I feel like we'll probably do shelters. This will raise people's morale quite a lot, I'm guessing. Providing all children with a place in the child shelter gives you a permanent hope bonus, which we are definitely going to need later on. 3 more Valkyries so I can fight the Queen Legion. Wait, which Valkyrie were you? Oh, you were stuck on the Valkyrie at the summit. I remember. Sorry, I thought you were already fighting the Queen Legion, but that should be pretty cool. Well, dude, enjoy, because once you've done the summit Valkyrie, all the other ones except the Queen are easy, so you should be good. Child Labor Legion. What do I look like? Who am I? We're gonna make shelters. We're gonna get that hope bonus, and we're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, let's make some shelters, because I think we're gonna run out of hope later on, and we don't need that.
A new law.
The fire one is hard. Yes, the fire one is, but also the funnest base Valkyrie fight. I think I really did enjoy that one. What do you mean easy? No, I mean after the fire one, the rest of them are easy. That's what I'm saying. The Muspelheim one, the one at the summit. You go to child labor, actually. Oh, I believe you. And if we do another playthrough after this one, we probably will as well. This is our complete first playthrough, so we have no idea what what impact our decisions are going to make. Though I'm guessing we're going to probably regret not having the children doing labor. It would dramatically increase discontent, though, I'm guessing. Dude, we have no wood. We have no wood right now. Alright, speed it up over the night until people start working again. What is the game about? The game is about trying to survive some type of heavy-duty global winter. So it's like either a nuclear winter or some type of winter but it's kind of a steampunk version of that, where you use like coal. You know what steampunk is, right? Kind of like the Dishonored artistic vibe, where it's like old-timey Victorian era stuff. And this is the last city that is being built in the world. Like I believe the majority of other human populations are dead at this point. So yeah, the game is about trying to survive the winter. So yeah, it does look like they don't actually work at night. I'm not stupid. Well, some people don't know what steampunk is. You don't have to be stupid. That would be more ignorance, to be honest. But yeah, so it's a steampunk take on surviving a global winter. You have to make...
Work time.
Oh,
Back to work.
that horn was the work time. We actually should probably also be making roads out here, I think. 50 homeless, 1 sick, 0 gravely ill, though. So as soon as we can, we want to build more shelter. So we're going to go ahead and build a hunter's tent for more food, I think. Where is our...